if you want to be sure that that company network is secure, I think the essential thing to do is to do what they call a security risk assessment. That's to me the foundational thing, because you want to make sure that you have an independent way of certifying and evaluating whether that network meets security standards. And a typical security risk assessment will uncover whether you have policies and procedures in the first place. So you have to have policies and procedures for your employees, your organization, even the asset, right? You want to make sure that one of the things that a security risk assessment will uncover is whether you are doing the correct patch management, whether you have the correct antivirus and endpoint detection and response product, whether you have the right backup system, whether you have what they call a disaster recovery plan in place, whether you're testing those DR policies on a regular basis, whether your employees, for example, are being trained on how to respond to phishing attacks, right? So the securing your network obviously is not a one and done event. It's an ongoing event. So to continue to make sure that your network meets standard, you have to do those security risk assessments on a regular basis. Many companies will do it quarterly, some will do it annually. Now, the essence of doing it on a regular basis is to make sure that not only are you conforming to the findings of your prior risk assessment, it's also to make sure that your company is actually responding to new discoveries of how organizations are being compromised, right? So a regular security audit and assessment is one of the most effective ways to uncover risks that you have, and obviously implementing the findings and recommendations from those assessments is equally very important. In the traditional Microsoft network, like Active Directory network, it has some built-in login, like event management, that can be leveraged to meet some part of a risk assessment, but it's incomplete. In order to do what I would consider a real and good security risk assessment, you need other tools. Microsoft doesn't have that. But as many organizations are beginning to migrate to Microsoft Cloud for a lot of things, like for email, SharePoint, OneDrive, even Dynamics, different applications, Microsoft is doing a great job by providing tools that make it easy for you to maybe augment your assessment, for example. So there's Microsoft Security Score, and there's a Microsoft Security and Compliance Center, okay? There's a lot of audits and login that are built into the Microsoft Cloud network. So for those moving to Microsoft Cloud, there are much better tools in that environment than there are on a traditional Active Directory network. So yes, Microsoft does offer some amazing tools in the cloud, in Azure, Office 365, now called Microsoft 365. Those already have some really good built-in tools that can be used to ingest other tools that you're using to assess your environment. Yes.